Clean up this, fix that. Ugh, never seems to end.
Go down. Come on, that was really close. All right. Yeah, nice. All the reds. Right away, always useful. Bone saw, less useful. Okay, yeah, that did say what I thought it said. Hmm. Okay. Messages. Sometimes this stuff gives you an extra, like, side quest or something. Like that, for example. Well, here I thought it would be like a audio holotape. Ta-da! Yeah, I think I was already in here. Yes, I was. Okay. Yep. And of course, shooting at them will alert others. Don't think I've ever seen this before. You can see clean through it, but you didn't see me. Alright, well, works in my favor.
that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation. Yeah, you'd think we'd start using some more metal like the Raiders. If you need some ammunition, I can help.
Man, I need more charisma.
All right. Take care.
Hey, Yoris, how you doing? I definitely appreciate the fact that we have NPCs in this game now. Let's see what's out here.
Someone help, please! It's gonna kill me! It's gonna kill me!
What's gonna kill you? Is
Don't let
it
get me! Please!
seriously? Is that what you were scared of? The chicken. He was scared of the chicken.
Thanks again. You can keep the chicken if you want. I don't eat meat. Glad it's not going to waste.
Yeah. It's the wasteland. Take what you can. It was a chicken. A chicken. Oh, right. I was looking at the map before that happened. So... let's see what some of these things are. Let's go investigate that corpse. Huh. Forgot to turn on the radio. Is he done talking?
You following me, pal?
Maybe.
Face-to-face communication isn't my thing. It never was. All I want to do is get out of this place, get my radio set up somewhere, and talk about the world. How it is now. You get me? Because I don't know you? Get lost, weirdo. This place is too crowded for me. All I want to do is get out of this place, get my radio set up somewhere.
Yeah, I don't have any of those.
Huh? Why are you still standing here? I gotta find someone on the horn.
Okay, well, gonna see if I can get any of your stuff. So what have you been up to, Yoris?
Jeez, Make some noise when you walk, will ya?
Chicken can get infected too. Yeah, everything can get infected. It's all the rads. Yep, my character is very thirsty now.
Scorched or the ferals don't get you, the rads will. Need to find a place to settle down for the rest of the day. Hey there, you're looking a little rough.
I don't really need any of that.
Here you go.
Stim packs tend to be more helpful, though. Okay, I'm gonna change the radio station. Oh, it does. It has this, but it's more difficult to play in this mode, I feel. It could just be me. Where's the good radio station? Which one was that? Oop. Yeah, this is probably the one. I know at some point in the game you actually meet Mothman. Ah, frickin'. The ghoul has a hairbrush. Alright. It's really funny. Most of these songs I don't think would have caught on if it wasn't for the game. Some of them are really good, though. You didn't know? I don't know. I don't think most people use third person because, like I said, it's difficult. It's a lot more difficult to play in third person. Vodka! Does it take a long time for the responses to pop up? I feel like you guys are, like, the replies that you guys put up there is, taking a lot longer than when I reply to them, you know, verbally. Add it to your wish list? Yeah, dude. I don't... Like, I'm just getting back into Fallout 76. Oh, I heard a rad roach. There we go. So I can't answer how good this game is. I originally beat it before there was any DLC for it. And at that time, I gotta be honest, it really sucked. Like, there was, like, extra emphasis on wasteland. Like, there was nobody to talk to. You come across the occasional robot or something that would give you a quest. But now there's NPCs and stuff. It feels like a normal Fallout game this far. There we go. Have you played any Fallout games? First person, so hard to play. Okay. Yeah, I found third person hard to play, so... Okay. I mean, you might want to start out with Fallout 4. This game operates a little differently than other Fallout games. The VAT system specifically. Like in actually, I think Fallout 4 might just slow down time as opposed to freeze it. RDR, yeah. But in previous Fallout games, you go to VATS. It's the targeting system. And it basically would freeze time. In this, it really doesn't do anything except, like, basically give you a percentage on how accurate your shots are going to be. So if there's other people you know that play this game online, you'll probably have more fun with it than I did originally. I never really got into, like, co-op. Okay, that was... The rad roach is already dead? Okay, well... But no, like I was saying, if you have other people that you like to play online with that have the game, you'll probably enjoy it more. The end game, at least when I played this in the past, was literally just to get through the wasteland, find... I broke the bobby pin. Get to this one location that had a bomb, a nuclear bomb, an atom bomb, and launch it. Like, wherever in the wasteland you wanted to launch it. Oh. Come on. This probably is for some mission that I haven't started yet, or haven't been told to go on yet. Yeah. No, it's, everything in this world is mutated, basically. Like, bears... There's a lot of hair missing from them. I don't know if you watch the Fallout TV show that's on Amazon Prime. That kind of got my Fallout itch going again for this. But there's like giant irradiated bears that basically look like they have some really bad mange. There's these things called super mutants, which are basically like giant ogres, essentially. So, oh shoot. I intended to show you what VATS was about, but I was out of action points at that moment. And I'm seeing smoke. Alright, let us use... There we go. Alcohol gives you a little bit of strength. It also brings down your intelligence a little, but that's alcohol for you. No, I'm over encumbered. That is it. Call it liquid courage, yeah. Yeah, there's like this, whatever, this comic strip. Basically, it's this guy that's talking to a wizard. Wizard in quotes. Is having this guy, like, drink all these kinds of potions. It was like a potion of perceived strength, potion of perceived charisma. The guy's downing them, and at some point he's finally just like, wait, are all these just alcohol? And find out he's in a bar. Yep. See if there's anything I can scrap. Go to my junk. Scrap it all. Hey, rank 4. Alright. Did I go up a level? I did not go up a level. Alright. I don't think I've heard this song before. Who leaves vodka in random places? People that are running for their lives. That's who. Bobby pins are this world's equivalent of like skeleton keys. Shelter, building supplies. Oh, need a gear and cover. See, there we go. Miscellaneous quest available. It's not what I'm trying to do at the moment, though, so we'll hold off on that. I tried to make my character look like Vincent Price. I think he turned out okay, but not great, but okay. There we go. That should bring down my total amount of weight I'm carrying. Alright, where's the place I was heading to? Oh, this was the place I was heading to. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's what, like, some of these songs actually, like, made me investigate into history. So, like, this song, like 16, what is it, 16 pounds, and what do you get? Another, like, the line, I sold my soul to the company store. Like, businesses used to, at least in America, used to actually not pay you in cash that you could spend anywhere. The company that you worked for would actually have their own little stores, and that's the only place that your money was good. Like, you had to go to the company's store in order to buy anything you needed. Diego, yeah, 76. I'm actually enjoying it now. The last time I played it before now was before they released any DLC for it. And now it's like they've got a whole bunch of other side quests. They've got human NPCs to interact with, random people walking around. Ugly Hearts Camp? Yeah, and it's populated by actual players in the world. Some player named Ugly Heart is the person who put down this camp. My camp is very basic, like not even as fancy as this one. I don't think I have a stash box, to be honest. Cop cap? I didn't think I had a cop cap. Oh, yeah. There's a number of songs in here from the Ink Spots. I don't know. Diego, have you watched the Fallout TV series? One of the main governments? Yeah, I never tried it, but apparently, like, you can do a sneak attack on Caesar or Kaiser or however they pronounced it. If I remember right, like different NPCs pronounced it different ways. Okay. Yeah, so from what I've read, that game is actually canon to the Fallout universe. I haven't watched the last 2 episodes yet. I was going to be doing that this weekend. But apparently, something happens to New Vegas between the end of the game New Vegas and the beginning of Fallout 76 or Fallout the TV series. Oops, somebody's out there. Where are you? Yeah, no, I'll definitely be finishing it off this weekend. It's a responder. Who's out here? Ah, there's multiple responders out here with apparently horrible shots. There you go. Okay, so that's VATS. But, oh, well, there you go. Diego, in the regular game, like, not, pencil.
Trees are the enemy. Must
Trees.
eliminate trees.
Okay. In the regular game, VATS, you can actually pinpoint, you know, whether you want to hit their left arm, right arm, body, which leg, their head. If it's a bug or something, you can go for their thorax or their wings or what have you.
I'm exhausted, but the work never ends.
Trees plus.
How are you holding up?
Protectron.
June handles the supplies, if you're looking for provisions.
Product.
He's
If you're looking for work,
he's
talk to
injured.
Lane. He'll have something for you to do.
Oh, like, wait. Yeah, that's an injury. I mean, I know it's a glitch, but
Lumberjack Protectron creates desirable wood.
and it's the lumberjack creates desirable wood.
Here to volunteer? Or just
I'm too grown up to make the joke, but I will let you guys make it in your head.
You know what we could use more of? Everything. When does the next caravan come by again?
Yeah, see, like I said, I haven't finished the series yet. That'll be this weekend. But I was from what I've read, they were really like threading the needle as far as the timeline goes. So it's still supposed to. It's still supposed to line up with the timeline of the game. It's going to be like really close.
Hey, friend. Can I get you anything?
Just your friendly neighborhood quarter mistress.
Lumberjack job to keep Baruch
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to have to finish watching it
forever.
Remember, some of us still want what
because whatever the TV show is supposed to take place like 15 years after the end of New Vegas.
Take a break before heading back out into danger.
Okay, I should talk to the person that I came out here to talk to.
If you're looking for work, talk to Lane.
Hello there, stranger. Where'd you come ambling in from?
It's a long story. No.
One of those vault dwellers, are you? I've heard tell of your kind. Solved a lot of problems. And caused a lot of problems from what I hear. You wouldn't happen to be one of the problem-solving kind, would you? I could use one of those right about now. Oh, excuse me. Let me introduce myself. Name's Lane Platt. I'm with the Responders. We're
Yeah,
self-titled
that's-
do-gooders around these parts.
I mean, that's the problem with trying to incorporate a game like that into a show that has a definitive ending. But I mean, at the same time, it'll probably just essentially like make one of the endings definitive. Or maybe they can leave it vague enough that any of the endings could work. I guess we'll see.
I like to think so. It gives me hope that we can one day right all the wrongs in this world. Now, there's a lot
Rude.
going on in this neck of the woods. More than I can tackle myself. You got ferocious beasts roaming the forest. creepy cult moving
Looks
into
like a guy I
caves.
work with.
All manner of people about ready to go to war with one another.
He's
All
just
that
as
is to
rude.
say, I could use a hand, and I'd be willing to pay you for yours. What do you think? Why, that
Yeah.
is just terrific. Here's the job for today. We've had reports.
Oh, is this one of those, like,
dangerous
give you,
cult
like, a different job every day?
has moved into a cave system nearby. They're part of a larger organization that extends all throughout Apple. Learning more about them will help us combat their spread. I'd like you to go into those caves and gather some of their ritual artifacts for study. You'll earn a fine commission for returning them to me. Anything we can.
I feel like I could hear a bear growling in the background.
Or beliefs could lead us to ways to stop their spread and limit their influence.
You're always welcome here.
Be careful.
All right, we'll see.
The cult of the Mothman is dangerous. They'll no doubt protect those artifacts with their lives.
Ah, yes, the cult of the
Cult
Mothman.
is holed up in a cave to the west. You can look for those artifacts there.
Well, we got those bots up and running. Fixing this all by hand will be a nightmare.
Oh, that's what sounded like a bear growling. Alright. Organ Cave. This will not turn out well.
Chop wood, chop wood, chop wood.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Like Foundation.
Sometimes the best... Hey, a fellow camper! Gather around. Do you fancy yourself a cook?
Eh.
It's a start. Maybe you could use one of those recipes? I like to share some cooking secrets with those I meet. Here, take this recipe.
Alright.
You need a fire to keep warm when the sun goes down.
Notes.
Find
Yes.
myself a fat man and give
Squirrel
them raiders a
stew.
reason to call it Crater. Oh, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Believe that. I'm trying to remember. I know there was a story about Dolly Parton and her family either ate squirrel stew at one point, or said that you knew you were poor if you had to eat squirrel stew. Or, well, squirrel. Maybe she was talking about possum. Okay, good. I was worried that was a person for a second. Ah, son of a... Really? Oh, the ticks. Oh, that one was well fed. Ah. Where were you when I needed you?
I'm getting so sick and tired of those thorn bushes.
Oh, things didn't end well for them. Son of a... Guys are just like sneaking in. Tick blood sac. Remember that there is something I can make with that later on. Glowing resin. Yeah, I don't remember like honeycomb and stuff being in the game before either. Alright, let's see if I can craft some stuff.
This place has a lot of potential.
Syrup. There we go.
Just about time to eat. It's hard work making a living out here.
There we go.
I'm getting so sick and tired of those thorn bushes. Finally, a nice day.
Man, I have way too much on me. I thought for sure by now it would have dropped some. Rum! There we go. Oh, what am I doing? I could have leveled up and gotten a little bit more strength or something. Ugh. Okay, who attacked me? Okay, that was you. Really? Wow, my aim is horrible. There we go. What did I just step on? Okay, yeah, this might be something. So this has been around for a while. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not.
Am I worthy? How will I know? Maybe I should just keep praying.
I feel like maybe I should turn off the radio. Oh, they saw me. No, wait, not yet. I know at some point, the stealth becomes pointless. Oh, okay. That's how you're gonna be. Sean the non-believer. Sean. Okay, so let's do a little improvement. Yeah, I wish I could go in guns blazing, but my gun is not that powerful yet. I'm actually starting to wonder if, like, having a machete or something would be better. Ah, I can shoot you in the butt. That's what you get. And that's what I get. Okay, well. Alright, we'll take that artifact. Is this? I'm almost thinking I've been to this place in real life. This seems very familiar to a place that I visited once.
His wings flutter. And I will not fear the darkness of night.
They must be strong. More will come to take my place.
I can already hear them approaching.
I will slay this unbeliever! Ah! It's nothing. I will live forever in the light.
I have a mutated effect. Okay.
What hope do you have against the divine power?
See, this is where headphones definitely help. I turn and I can hear where that sound is coming from.
His enemies cannot hide. His foes cannot escape. All
Okay. There we go. Alright.
The great day of reckoning, the worthy will become one with the divine light. Now, you will pay for that in blood! Hawkman, protect me! The Holy Land will reclaim me.
Sure it will, buddy. Alright. Is this the last one? Come on. No, there's one more. And it's up that way. That seems like a ritualistic sacrifice. And I see somebody moving over there. Let's check it out.
Mothman, hear my prayer. Keep us safe from the dangers of beasts and men.
Howdy.
Not my light. I can see it.
There was at least one more person over here. Wasn't there? Maybe I just thought there was because he was up on high. We'll see. Yeah. Well, it's a cave. It's a cult cave. So. Oh, what? Yeah, I knew that was gonna break. There we go. And I have so much of this ammo, I don't even need that. Yeah, I know at some point in this game you actually do get to meet Mothman. So that'll be fun. What's that? No. Alright. I have done the things inside the cave. Now to make a break for it and turn in Mothman. Mothman, Diego, Mothman is an urban legend. Just like Bigfoot or Loch Ness Monster. In this game, the Mothman is real though. And I mean, like anything else in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, it's a mutated creature. There we go, that's what I was looking for. So I knew I saw like an icon on the bottom telling me that someplace was really close. Yeah, no, it is cool. I know at some point in this game also there's other creatures along those lines. Nothing is as like Mothman already exists. The other stuff's going to be creatures created for this game.
They'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
You need something?
Keep the line moving.
Okay, so they won't talk to me. Now I remember playing this game like a number of years back, and there was these two guys in power armor that were just ganging up on me, trying to grief me. But I knew this one location that basically there was some kind of system glitch that allowed me to be invincible so long as I stayed on top of it. So I just stood there and let them waste their ammo.
Building this place up is hard work.
And they were hitting me with some like heavy ammo, like plasma gun, laser guns, plasma weapons, grenades of all sorts. One of them even tried out it's called a Fat Boy.
Big old bowl of soup back in Big Man.
Basically like a mini nuke launcher. Nothing was hurting me. Fat Man. Yeah, I think the real world one is called Fat Man, but if I remember, and I could be wrong, I haven't found it again in this game yet, but I want to say in the game it's called Fat Boy because it's portable, so it's smaller. Again, I could be wrong about that. What is locked? Interesting.
Where's the next step again?
You'll have to let me check and see if the Fat Man really exists or if it was just one of those prototype ideas. If you want to check out something, there was a car called the Nucleon. It was supposed to be like the car of the future. It was going to be nuclear powered, and the Ford Motor Company is the one that was going to make it. But obviously they came to their senses and realized that, hey, you know what? If people were driving around nuclear accelerators, probably not the safest thing to be doing. I could have sworn I saw red. Alright, that might have just been me.
This place has a lot of potential.
Yeah, this game, it feels a whole lot more like a legitimate Fallout game.
This is a better workout than trucking ever was.
With all these NPCs. Sorry, I needed to finish that thought, but I got distracted.
What have you been up to?
Yeah, let me... That's the name of the bomb. Yeah, one second, I'm gonna Google the Fat Man. Fat Boy? No, not Fat Boy Slim. Fat Boy Nuke.
If those raiders come snooping around, you're gonna regret it.
Keep the line moving.
Okay, yeah, the Fat Man was a bomb for... Yeah, there was Fat Man and Little Boy. There were the two different bombs that were dropped in Japan by the United States, I guess. Let's see, I'm looking it up. Portable nuke launcher.
This is a better workout than trucking ever was.
Okay, yeah. Portable nuke launcher was called the Davy Crockett. This is a real world thing.
Building this place up is hard work.
It was armed with a W-54 nuclear warhead.
Clean up this. Fix that. Ugh, it never seems to end. It's hard work making a living out here.
Yeah, no, it's...
Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end.
Yeah, Diego, it's... yeah, no, cars are already plenty dangerous. That's also probably part of the reason. Excuse me, flying cars have never become a thing. Because, you know, I mean, there we go. Yeah, now you can see my character. I tried to make him look like Vincent Price. I don't know. He looked better in the creation mode, but eh. Yeah, no, I mean, just imagine, like, imagine flying cars, like, with all the problems that people already have with their cars, just with maintenance issues. What kind of problems there would be if they actually are flying them around, too.
I know they're easy to grow, but how about a little variety?
Mashed potatoes, there's plenty of potatoes, there's plenty of variety. Mash them, boil them, put them in a stew.
Scorch of the ferals don't get you. Rats
will. Yeah, dodge upwards.
Keep the line moving.
Alright, keep the line moving, he says. Did I talk to whoever was here? Or is it, no, this is just a location that I came across. Salt and pepper. Agreed.
I hope we can set up more settlements like Foundation. I've got friends out there that didn't want to come with me.
Yeah. Now that people have come back to this area,
Keep the line moving.
Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna do this instead then.
I'd stick to the roads if I was you.
Oh, hey, you actually have a name.
I'm thinking Brahmin are twice as strong as pre-war cattle. You know, having 2 heads and all. Muscles just doubled up like lasagna. Yeah, there's science. We're with the Blue Ridge Caravan Company. This here's just a little pit stop along our route, but we're looking to head out again soon. We're a modern interpretation of what you'd call a trucking company back in the day. Except instead of 18-wheelers, we're driving Brahmin. We've got clients from all over that we provide protection to. Our base of operations in Appalachia is just... Well, we can thank our owner-in-chief of operations, Joanna Mayfield, for that. She's an expert in it. Ain't many operations. Me? Who cares what my story is? Pre-war dinosaurs like me are still a dime a dozen. But, since you asked, I've been working with Blue Ridge since the trucking days. Joanna's grandpappy hired me. God rest his tired soul. I ain't exactly fit to guard a caravan of my own anymore, but...
I think this was about to...
Still got plenty
this was
of
supposed to be, 200 years.
Dollar bills lining
Or is this 25?
I was a regular millionaire.
people have come back to this area.
Oh, Diego, I'm not really making Fallout characters. I just, like, especially with the Fallout creation system, like, I just, I tried to make a character, but like there's really no way to be precise in explaining it to other people. It doesn't have sliders like Red Dead does. It's like, you know, just basically wiggling around the analog sticks until it looks about where you want it. Oh, his cowboy outfit? I have to look him up, see if it's even possible. I was thinking of doing, geez, I made him just earlier in the weekend. I can't remember his name now. Cooper, the ghoul. I was thinking of making his outfit.
Blue Ridge is always happy to pay a few caps to keep guns pointed in the right direction. If you're interested, head down to Big Bend Tunnel East Entrance. Ain't the most glamorous job, and it's a fair hike. I'll mark it on your map.
See, this is the kind of stuff that I like that I missed when I was first playing this game. Like,
Well,
none of
Blue
this
Ridge
happened.
doesn't sell much of anything itself. We provide protection. I do have
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What you need?
There we go.
So sick and tired of those thorn bushes.
Sore all over. Building this place up is hard work. Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end.
And back.
Get to know the locals. Can't survive out here all on your own. At least not for long. Whether you be buying goods from the settlements or selling goods of your own. Sure. I've seen some of you
Oh, yeah.
selling all manner of goods. What with them camps or what have you. Of course, you could also sell your ill-gotten gains to any vendor in town, but now how you go about... The biggest players are Foundation and Crater. They may... The White Spring is home to the Responders and all other sorts. Plenty of places to do business there. You can... There's also them...
Oh, White Springs, I believe, is the golf course.
Well, we don't get... We keep our distance.
There's a whole bunch of ghouls
I
there.
reckon you ought to do the same. Foundation, salt of the earth. If you got grit, it's a whole Well, the White Spring is a big, fancy hotel from way, way back. For a while, it was a ghost town of robots and feral ghouls. But not too long ago, the Responders, a group created to assist those in need of bombs, well, they took over the place. Turned into sort of a hub of commerce and wasteland assistance. Definitely stop by. Friendly folks and
so that'll
safe
be
shelter.
really different than
Can't
what I
ask
was
for much more
accustomed
than
to.
that, right? Don't know how much I can tell. Boss seem like self-employed. Bad news in my book. Seem like the kind of folk that shoot you dead, then give you a ticket for wasting their bullets. No thank you. Always happy to help a one. Uh-huh. Blue Ridge is always happy, if you're interested.
I was
Ain't the
hoping
most
to sell
glamorous
some
job,
stuff.
and it's a fair. I'll mark it on your map. You bet. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, stay.
There we go, trade. Let's see
Hey
if I
there,
can sell
traveler.
him some ammo. I cannot sell him any ammo. That sucks.
Okay, so sick and tired of those thorn bushes.
I'd stick to the roads if I was you. Oh, don't mind us. Just giving the Brahmin a break.
Don't like the fog. And even just a mist makes it harder to see.
Alright, well. That, I feel, is not a good sign.
Where's the next stop again?
Man, they have some, like, pristine stuff in here.
This is a better workout than trucking ever was.
Alright, well.
Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end.
Keep the line moving.
And I still never leveled up. Okay, let's go with something else here.
Oh. Big old bowl of soup back to Big Bad.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
This is a better
Fire in the
workout than trucking
hole.
ever was.
Where's the other one? Let's go with that one.
Where's the next stop again?
Wait, that wasn't what I wanted to do.
Keep the line moving.
It says I have one unused point. Okay, well. Moo to you too.
Seems like it's always cloudy.
With a chance of meatballs.
Looks like it might rain later.
Cue the thunder. I just picked up some other weapons. Where's the,
Oh, I hate this misty, foggy crap.
There we go. Alright, armor.
If the scorched or the ferals don't get you, the rats will.
Alright, putting that on. And
Looks like it might rain later.
This is a better workout than trucking ever was.
one. Huh.
Keep the line moving.
Sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Hey, Hev, how are you doing? I am okay.
Oh. Big old bowl of soup back to Big Man.
Kind of a slow night here. I don't know if you've gotten back into Fallout at all, or watched the Fallout series on Amazon yet. But after watching the show, I kind of like I got that itch to play in the world again. Okay. Yeah, I have 2 episodes left on the show. I've really enjoyed it so far. Have you? You said you've. Okay. Have you played 76 at all before? Because like, I've played the game. Well, technically I beat it, but that was like before any of the DLC was released. And like, I just talked to this caravan guy in here, and one of the places that I went to like before any DLC was released, it was just robots and ghouls, and he was talking about how now it was taken back from the ghouls, and it's kind of like a merchant hub now. So I'm just like, oh, that's gonna be very different once I get to that point. What's the one? Okay. I want to make sure I get this taken care of. This is a big mall. No, it was like the country club, the golf course. Oh, my character is thirsty. Okay, then yeah, that we would be talking about the same thing then. Yeah, I know that you've made Fallout characters a lot more recently than I have. I made one for this game. I tried to make him look like Vincent Price. I think it turned out okay, but he definitely looked better in the character creator than he did for here. I'll go to photo mode. Like he had more detail. But anyway, is it still that hard to make characters in Fallout 4? Because like I was like pulling his cheeks and everything else, and there was no. Like, I'm surprised anybody makes videos for Fallout 4, like how to create characters. Because, like, I wouldn't know how to explain, like, yeah, you just, you know, like, give the thumbstick a quick flick to get the cheeks out more, or what have you. Like, without something, like a grid or a bar or something to help guide people. There's people working on stuff out here.
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day. Look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely. Ad Victoria.
And thanks for the compliment.
Fort Atlas is in good hands. Nightshin's trained us well.
Yeah,
The raiders, the ghouls.
I'm glad it's not just me. Like that, you know. A lot of these usually look better in creation than they do in game. Yeah.
We have to cut ourselves free from America.
Yeah, no, but I've really been enjoying this game. It now it seems like it's a lot more like a regular Fallout game. And I recently I bought like there's I'm sure you're familiar with Steam. Ah, shoot. Just snapped a bobby pin. Steam had like a humble bundle kind of thing for all of the Fallout games for $22.50. So I got like Fallout 1, 2, 3, 4, the Game of the Year editions for those, as well as 76 for the computer and New Vegas. Yeah. Now I just need to get a computer to run them all. I've always wanted, like, there's these mods that are out for them that, like, it just makes it, like, you're getting, like, a whole lot of free content, basically, if you have it on a PC instead. And I'm sure that I could probably run it still on my old computer, but it's an old computer. Yeah, that is the expensive part. So I was
I have
just
everything I need here.
I've been holding off until finding out like what the updates are going to be for Fallout 4 and stuff. I can find out whether or not, well, not whether or not, but like the new requirements to run it, and go from there. One less expensive mistake. Fallout 3 or New Vegas series? Sorry, Diego, what do you mean Fallout 3 or New Vegas series?
But look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech close.
Someday, we'll ride these metal steeds again.
Yeah, I'm just glad I found out about that
Never forget the
that update that they're going to be doing to Fallout 4 before I bought the computer, because like I had it narrowed down to like 2 or 3.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
Map review.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
Well, crap.
Thank you for your cooperation.
See, and this is what happens, Diego. You're hearing sirens going off. That is a warning that a bomb is incoming. May not be falling on me. See, and that's why I was looking at the map and I was like, shouldn't there be like the big red circle or something? But I'm not seeing anything. Oh wait, yep, there it is. There's gonna be the blast zone. Alright. I don't have to worry about it then. This is like... My character isn't high enough level to even survive getting out there right now. Oh yeah, Diego, I've played Fallout 3, New Vegas, Fallout 4, and 76. I've tried playing the first two. I couldn't figure it out at the time, but that was like many years ago. So I do plan on going back and giving them another go. But yeah, Big Nuke. Big Nuke is incoming. Actually, which way am I facing? If I face the right way and I can... and there's nothing in the way, should actually be able to see the bomb go off. I mean, it might be a bit too far away. I could be wrong, that might be it. Or that might just be a funky building. Okay, yeah, no, I think that's just a funky building. It's okay. Yeah, see, it's been years since I've played this game, so I couldn't even remember like how close you were when it would go off. I don't want to join the event, I just want to be able to look in that direction. South, southeast. So it should be somewhere in that area. I think it might be more like this area over here. I think I am too far away to be able to see it from here. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Yeah, I think I might be too far away to see it. Yeah, see, I wish I would have had the mentality that you do.
Tumble soldiers in line.
I kept pushing through it, even though I wasn't having the best of times on it.
That mutation treated, civilian, before it becomes a real problem.
Oh, I still have a mutation? I thought after I took the rat away, it went away. Anyway,
You looking to join up too? Brotherhood of Steel has a real hardcore ring to it.
Yeah, no, as I was saying, I wish I would have had your kind of mentality. I pushed through it when I wasn't exactly enjoying it, but I was still like, it's still Fallout. I'm still exploring this world. That's pretty cool. And eventually I did beat it. Well, I beat it as in, like, you know, set off a nuke. Partially fed, over encumbered. Status. It's not telling me anything. Shouldn't it be under my effects? Partially fed. I'll eat something in a minute. Well, I will... Let's see, aid. Should be something in here. Some diluted rat-away, get rid of that. Oh, well there you go. You've recovered from electrically charged whatever. Yeah, I have. I don't know if you saw the video I put up. Like back with Fallout 4. I made these giant I made these giant light sculptures of, like, 8-bit light sculptures of Nintendo characters, like Zelda, Samus, Mega Man. In I think I said Fallout 4. Never did that in this game. Might be fun, but we'll see. I can hear ghouls.
If the scorched or the ferals don't get you, the rats will. Damn, no caps. Looks like there's almost $200 in here, though. I guess it'll make good kindling.
Protect and serve.
Yeah, it's a really short video. It's only like I want to say like 30 seconds or something. I was working on a Mario. Okay, target practice. I was working on Mario, but there was like too much computer processing going on, so it wouldn't let me add any more lights. Like anytime I tried to add one, like lights from one of the other sculptures started going out.
You're always welcome here.
Okay, there was somebody. There we go.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet if I would have gone to a different area, like a different settlement, and tried making Mario, it would have been fine, but...
On behalf of the responders, I can't thank you enough. You helped us make progress toward a more peaceful world. I sure wish I could say that's all the help I needed, but the work never ends. If you're in the neighborhood again sometime, I will always welcome more of your help. In the meantime, though, here's your payment. Have a good day
I think
now.
that was the stomach growling. Yep, my character is hungry. What are you shooting
Jim
at?
handles the supplies if you're looking for provisions.
Alright.
Chop wood, chop wood, chop wood.
You supposed to get a Blue Ridge caravan map set up this way?
Let me do this. Oops. Food. I need the food. Alright. Hot dog. I can't fast travel, okay.
Protect on cuts down trees, but does not require punch or
Restrictions
laboratory
that way.
facilities. Protect and serve. Primary.
No, so sorry, Hev, how far are you into the Fallout show? Oh, actually, you know what? Better question. So when this game, okay, the first episode, I personally, I felt like the first episode went a bit slow, but I mean, obviously it was world building at that point, like getting, you know, whoever might not have heard or watched Fallout before, or played Fallout before, getting them accustomed to it. But so when Fallout 76 first came out, like, people were doing a bunch of just weird things, like death traps and just things to mess with other players. Did you ever do anything like that? I feel like you probably didn't, but if you did, I definitely want to hear about it. Okay. Yeah, no, there was somebody who basically set up an entire, like, maze kind of thing, with one or two death claws that were in there. Yeah, then you've lucked out. I'm glad now they've also added, like, whether to opt in or not with the PvP for this game. I've never been somebody that enjoys that kind of thing, so I just automatically opt out. But my settlement constantly was being attacked by griefers as well, so I decided to make essentially, like, this one spot that was, like, almost close enough to get to I want to say it was like a Fat Man launcher in my settlement. Like, people could think that they could make it, but it would just be a little too far away, like one square too far, and that would send them down a pit onto a launcher that would have, like, once they reached the bottom, they would get flung. They would get flung away from my place, and I never actually like watched people like where they went or if they survived. But I would like to think that they didn't. Yeah, I think there is some PvP content. Like, yeah, Looney Tunes death. Yeah, little Wile E. Coyote action. I mean, I could have just put, like, spikes at the bottom or something, but, eh. No, but I think at the opening menu for this, there's, like, options for more, like, deathmatch kind of stuff. I just kind of wish that they would have kept certain things like free of weight, like bullets or bobby pins. Granted, you know, they don't weigh much, but all of this stuff kind of just stacks. Yeah, I mean, it's nice that they've, you know, opened up options like that for people who are. I've just never been one of those people. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the other thing is that, like, it's a like the weight of the stuff, all the stuff that you're carrying, and then there's also having to like balance it with like your hydration and hunger and everything else. It is a constant battle. Yeah, exactly. If I remember right. Yeah, 1,200? Okay. If I remember right, like, in the beginning, it was only, like, 500 pounds you could have in your camp. Or, like, your storage. I could be misremembering that, though. It's been a while. Alright, onward to... Actually... Am I underweight now? No, it's still a little too high. So I will drink a bourbon. And then be able to fast travel. Yeah, perks definitely help. That was the other... Oops. Oh. It says I can fast travel, but it doesn't let me. Anyway. Yeah, that was one thing that kind of messed with me a little bit when I first played this game. I kind of had the impression that it would be... I keep hitting the wrong buttons. It would have like the same functions as an offline Fallout game, and so like the perks that you would use for and specials and everything else. I was pouring all my points into the wrong things because I thought it would have the same functionality, and it did not. But live and learn. No, what's really funny is that I have probably like 24 different games that I haven't even started on, and yet I'm going back to the games I've played already. Red Dead 2, Fallout 76. I thought I could enter this. Well, his advice, I need a friend like that. The games that I'm into, typically my friends aren't. Oh, I hear a ghoul. Where are you, ghoul? And here comes the other one. I do like how it lets me, like, collect stuff from nearby corpses as well. Oh, that'd be cool. I mean, unfortunately, we're, like, on other sides of the planet, so... you're... Okay, there we go. Game froze up on me for a second. I mean, I'm surprised you're here chatting right now, because I know it's, what... Aren't you like 10 hours ahead of me or something like that? It's like 6 in the morning or something for you? Oh, mole rat. 12:10 p.m. Okay. So when you yeah. Okay. Almost lunchtime. Yeah. So then when you stream, is it like when you get up in the morning, or like how do you decide when to stream? Vegetarian ham? I don't even know. Ooh, a bobby pin box. That's only 2. Okay, well, still better than nothing. Lives in bed. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily about what's best for the other side of the world. It's what works for you. You know, like this time, like the time I'm streaming, just it never seems to be a really good time for other people, but it's really the only time I have. I stream at 6 a.m. Yeah, no, when I get up, like, gaming isn't exactly the first thing on my mind. There we go. This is where I was trying to get to. Sorry, 6 a.m. is a great time for Aussies, or 3 to 4 p.m. is a great time for you guys? Like, how big is gaming culture in Australia? Because, like, oh, okay. Is somebody shooting at me, or is that a trap? Okay, well. Okay, yeah, it was a trap. Sorry, before I set off a trap and was getting shot at. What? Okay. Now I was gonna ask, like, what I don't know how much you've looked into the analytics of YouTube YouTube Studio. Do you ever look at, like, where the majority of your viewings come from? Because, like, the vast majority of mine come from the U.S. A fairly distant second comes from the UK, and then it kind of, like, man, I need to pay attention to where I'm going. This place is just rigged all over. He looks like he might be a pyro as well. Oh, this is another... Wasn't I here already? I'm gonna get back up here. Okay. Okay. So have you ever gone to a gaming convention or anything like that then, or? Like, as much as I've been into, like, all the geek stuff, you know, comics, movies, video games, I've never actually gone to any of those conventions. Okay, I don't think I want to do this one yet. If I can get my charisma up higher, have those opportunities. Okay. See, just so you know, my my knowledge on geography is abysmal. Like, I live in America, and I would have trouble naming all 50 states. Let alone the cities. But honestly, the only city I can think of for Australia is Sydney, and I think that everybody thinks of Sydney. Like, how far from Sydney are you? And and okay, really ignorant question, like, what other big cities other than Sydney are there? Okay. 6-hour drive to Sydney. That's a day trip. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on that quest until I find until I've leveled up a bit more, if I can. Canberra. Oh, yeah, Melbourne. Okay. I recognize Melbourne. Perth? Perth, Australia. See, I can think of Perth, but for some reason my head thinks the UK, not Australia. Again, just another indication of how bad my geography is. Melbourne? Melbourne? Okay. Melbourne. I think every place has a city they talk about like that. You know, it's like it looks like it would be pronounced one way, but the people that live in the area actually call it another. Like Edinburgh, Scotland. Like people in that area typically call it Edinburgh. Gosh, I know that there's more, I just can't think of them. I gotta up my strength stat here. It's either that or my AP stats, because I just can't make any kind of distance here. I don't think I have that much, like, loaded on me either. Texas Texas is south, but it's not southern. I've been reminded of that.
I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Mutated beavers. I don't think that they had those in the game before either. Looks like he's befriended the beavers.
I got here first. You can go find some other spot. If you don't look close enough, you'll miss what you're looking for.
He has befriended the beavers. I am going to leave that man in peace. Louisiana is south, yes. Okay, so fun fact: if you look at a map of the U.S. and it has like all the state outlines, yep, New Orleans is in Louisiana. If you look at the outlines of the state, find Minnesota, and if you follow the line of states all the way down to Louisiana, it basically looks like a French chef. Like Minnesota is the hat, the state underneath is the head, then it's like the body, the legs, and Louisiana is the boot, or the feet. Yeah, there's, what? I'm trying to think of, like, I know recently I've seen a size comparison of Australia to something else in the US. I can't remember if Australia is supposed to be roughly the size of Alaska or roughly the size of Texas. but it's one of those two. So yeah, and that's the thing, is that like, that's one of the things that I actually really like about Europe, though. Come on, man, you weren't even close to me. Is that like, you travel 6 hours, you're in another country. You travel 6 hours in the US, and you could very well be in the same state still. Yeah, no, growing up in our elementary school, they wanted us to try and they wanted us to memorize all 50 states and the capital of each state. I had enough trouble just with the states, let alone the capitals. Peak Gaming explaining U.S. states look like a chef. You're welcome, Diego. Yeah. No, that was about the only way I could remember, like, where some of these states were at the time. Like, I would try and relate it to things like that. So, what is it? Minnesota. Great, I'm going to screw up at this point now, too, because I haven't thought about it for so long. Minnesota is the hat. Iowa is the head. I believe Arkansas is the body. Missouri is the legs, and then Louisiana is the feet. I could very well be off on that. Watch, Missouri isn't even one of the states in there. I'd say I would be embarrassed, but I have no shame. Like for today, okay, just the no shame thing. So tomorrow is National Lookalike Day, and for at work, it was kind of last minute notice. They just talked about it last week, but they basically designated today to celebrate National Lookalike Day, and we could treat it like a second Halloween. And myself, I really like Halloween. So I treated it, I dressed up as, okay, sorry. You didn't have to look like anyone from work or whatever, or like a twin. You could dress up as somebody from pop culture, or a celebrity. And so for me, I dressed up as Max Payne from the third game. Shaved my head. Like I already had a Hawaiian shirt, and I do believe I was the only one that participated. Because again, last minute, kind of expected. Not many people would join in. But yeah, so there I am. Like I'm calling it like a casual cosplay. Like if somebody knew who I was supposed to be dressed up as, they would think it was awesome. But anybody else would just have no idea. Like they wouldn't even realize I was dressed up as somebody. Oh, I was okay with nobody else dressing up. I'm completely all right with that. One time, I actually went shopping at a grocery store, dressed. I'm trying to have a conversation here, you ghouls. I went shopping at a grocery store dressed up as Superman. Like I had a Superman onesie actually that I wore sledding. Yeah, it did take a little bit of convincing, but I did go shopping wearing that Superman onesie. cashier asked what was with the getup, and I asked her what she meant, and then she just kind of like gestured with her hand. Well, you know, like you're in a costume or an outfit. I was like, oh, it's Thursday. I wear this on Thursdays. I could have sworn I came here already.
I am authorized to trade supplies.
No, no, Diego. The reason I dressed up as that, I just thought it would be fun. Well, first of all, onesies are warm. They are cozy. So I figured that, you know, with that I wouldn't have to get bundled up so much to go sledding. I also thought it would be fun just to go sledding, dressed up as Superman, have the little pajama, whatever, the pajama cape, like fluttering behind me as I'm going down the hill. And to be clear, I was a grown adult at this time. This isn't like I was 8 and whatever. But yeah, are they actually trying to like fight me or something? I feel like this is a trick of some kind. Anyway, so yeah, no, the reason was in part because it was just because. Another part was because, well, I wanted to go sledding. It's not something I can do like any day of the year. And it was going to be a warmer outfit. So yeah, no, it did confuse a lot of people. Some birthdays, man. Again, for one of my birthdays. Went to McDonald's? You went to McDonald's with that? See, okay, so that kind of makeup I've always wanted to try and do, but I can never get, like a good, I don't know, the design, the look of the stitching and everything else. Like, I assume, gosh, what's it called? There's like a whirlybird or something going by here. Spirit gum. Sorry, the whirlybirds have me distracted. I want to like go and check it out, but at the same time I know that as soon as they start firing, I will be dead. Yeah, so with this, you use spirit gum, or what did you do? Like, was there any extra texture or thickness to it? Because, like, I've used, like, theater putty to make, like, bumps or change the shape of my nose. But as soon as I start... I have to be really conscious about what kind of movements or how I touch my face or anything like that. So, how does that work? They could have at least gotten you, like, a shake or something, too, to go with the fries. Liquid latex and cotton balls tissue. Okay. And the liquid latex kept it, like, stuck to your face then? It had enough, like, adhesiveness? Okay. So are you good at controlling that? Because, like, I don't know. As soon as I would see somebody's reaction to what I had done, like, I wouldn't be able to help myself. I would just break out into a huge grin and essentially undo all the work that I had just done. Yeah, sure, that would be awesome. See, I really like Halloween. So like over the years, I have dressed up as many things. My best one, and everybody seems to agree on this, is that my best one was the Swedish Chef from the Muppets. I even put together like the chicken that the chef has, which was fun. What do you guys do for Halloween?
Well, I gotta get back to monitoring the radio chat.
Yeah, Hev, I can send you a picture of me dressed up as the Swedish Chef. I am not participating in that. But no, I've, like, over the years, I've dressed as, I don't know if you're familiar with Mythbusters? Mythbusters? Oh, okay, what, no. What was that? That is new. I don't remember seeing that before. Those little things look like they might blow up. I'm on fire. Oh, crap. So what? Okay, so it's the same kind of thing. Kids going out trick-or-treating, people that, you know, might be too old for trick-or-treating still going out and partying in costume. That kind of thing. Yeah, I definitely don't remember seeing that before. That has to be new. Take a second. Oh, dude. So, okay, so Diego, do you like when watching a horror movie, do you freak out at all, or is it just in like haunted house kind of like interactive situations that you get scared easily? Okay, yeah, sorry. So, Mythbusters, started talking about it, then I got attacked by, what is this thing called? Savage Floater Flamer. So one Halloween, I dressed up as Jamie Heineman. I actually dressed up as Jamie a few times. Twice, it was for two different places that I worked at for Halloween. and a third time they actually had a MythBusters like experience thing that I attended, and like there was a few people that actually thought I was Jamie. So that was fun. But the Swedish chef, trying to think of some of the things. Groundskeeper Willie, Heisenberg. I even made some like rock candy for that looked like the blue glass that he has, or the blue, the blue meth, whatever it is. Dressed up as a minion one year, but it was just my head that was dressed up as a minion. Oh, I am not letting you come at me again. Oh, that's a different floater. Whoa. And he still got me. Jerk. Yeah, the minion costume was probably something like more horrifying than cool. Because like I had taken like a 20-inch minion doll, gutted it, cut out around its mouth so like I could still speak as the minion. Like I got goggles and like face paint and everything else. And yeah. It's just went around with a bunch of candy bananas, like from Runts, the Runts candy. Just going around to them, around to coworkers, going banana, and offering them some candy. Actually, in the flesh. Yeah. So, Diego, what would you say is the best horror movie that you've seen? I've got my fingers crossed that would be something that I haven't actually watched yet. And no, it wasn't Deformed. I think if that question was to me. You should definitely dress up and stream in makeup. Like, it doesn't even have to be Halloween. You can do it whenever. Like, part of me was tempted to like go on TikTok dressed as super mutant. Not ready for super mutants. Oh wait, it's a level 8 super mutant. I might be able to take him. I just need to heal up. Sorry guys, I can talk in a minute, I just don't want to die. Super mutant had to go around here, pass right by this guy,
too, or what?
and then attacked her. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, Freddy, yeah, and Freddy and Jason, like Jason, I always like to watch his movies just to see how more messed up his face got. And Freddy, like, he just had a bunch of creative kills. So that was always cool to see. Get back to this Get back to a safe spot here, so I can talk a bit. Scary Hereditary. I have not seen Hereditary, actually. Oh, have you guys seen Midsummer? That's another one that I've heard is like, it's not gory scary, but it's messed up scary. If you've been disappointed by horror movies lately, I would suggest checking out pretty much anything by, was it A23? A24? It's a company that's made a bunch of horror movies that's typically not very gory, but like psychologically freaky. Like, one that I've been wanting to watch and I keep forgetting about it until, you know, talking about it in these situations is a movie called Talk to Me. It's like this hand that people grab and like they're able to talk to the dead or something, and I don't know, it starts messing them up in the real world. Oh, you've seen Talk to Me? Get Out was a really good movie. I liked Get Out. Sorry, sorry. Which one you said got silly at the end? Get Out or Talk to Me? Man, I forgot that stuff spoils in this game. Talk to Me got silly at the end. Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. God, I'm just trying to think of other... I know there was some horror movie that I saw recently and I really enjoyed it, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it was called now. I thought Smile was pretty good, but again, that one did get kind of wonky towards the end. In my opinion, jeez, I'm not really a connoisseur of horror. Like, I like horror movies for the stupidest reasons. God. See, part of me, I'm sure you guys have already seen it, but I did really enjoy the first Saw movie just because of, like, the morality behind it. Like all these, there's a guy that was, the guy is dying, and he's he's putting other people through a test to see whether or not they really want to live. There's something like interesting about that. I have not seen Sweeney Todd, but Repo is a really good one. Okay, kind of a dark comedy. I hope you both have watched this. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I just think that movie is so freaking good. Okay, yeah. If you don't, well, see, and that's just it, Diego. Like the girl wasn't really innocent though. Like there was like an intertwining of their personal histories. But I mean, if you don't like that suggestion, then you and I might not have a similar like preference in these kinds of movies. Friday the 13th, so Wolf Creek. Okay, so what did you guys think of the Friday the 13th reboot? Like the one that came out, whatever, 10 years ago, something like that. Well, I'm definitely not saying that it's something to emulate. I just to me it was a better concept than just simply like killing because the person's crazy or you know for like just for revenge.
Attention, this is Grafton's mayor.
Yeah, that's true.
Workers are planning an illegal protest here in Grafton. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, no, it was definitely done in a very theatrical way. But I mean that was the same guy who played Dread Pirate Roberts in The Princess Bride. Oh, rad toads. I don't remember if rad toads were kind of innocent creatures like the beavers and the rabbits in this game, or if they would actually attack me. I know there was like mole men or something like that. Well, that answers that question. And somebody attacked me from behind. You can't get me. Yeah, I was actually thinking it was some kind of mutated human or something. But nope. Nope. Experimented on actual moles. Yeah, I actually haven't seen any of the Saw ones after 3, I think. I think 3 was the one where he died. And then they just kept making them. I was like, okay, it's completely pointless now. Haven't seen the Friday the 13th reboot. Okay, so what about the movie Tucker and Dale versus Evil? It's not really horror, but I still think it's, like, I personally think it's good. So wait, this is an event? It isn't, You haven't seen neither of you have seen Tucker and Dale versus Evil? Oh. You're making me hurt in my heart cage. Yeah, no, like, if you have, I want to say it's about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. If you have the free time, just keep in mind it's not really a horror movie. Is it on the same level as Ash versus something? Yeah, so I would say it's more in vein to that, like Army of Darkness, Ash versus the Evil Dead, that kind of thing would be more accurate, a better comparison, definitely.
Attention, this is Gorkous Mayor with a
See, I just...
message. Workers are planning an illegal protest here in Gorkous. Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby deputize
Okay, that was just a complete miss. Okay, so okay. Yeah, I might actually die here now. It's not a riot, it's come on! Oh, I can't even get away from these guys. Okay, one down. I have a chance now to get away. Oh, the hills have eyes? The hills have eyes. Yeah. No, I remember watching the, was it? One of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Like, Freddy Krueger was brought into the real world. And, are these guys coming at me? Kill the protesters. I have to kill the protesters? Okay, well, I mean, they are cool. Like one of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, sorry. One of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, like, Freddy was brought into the real world and he was chasing the main character up the stairs. And after watching that movie, like, anytime I had to, like, leave the basement of my house, and this was when I was a kid, like, I would always get freaked out. Like, it was basically a race of me versus the light. Like, can I get upstairs, before some imaginary monster would get me from behind? Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I'm going to be killed off. I'm not high enough level or strong enough to actually make it through this. I say that and I keep going back, like I can take him. I can't take him. Look at all those enemies. Oh, I completed them. Okay.
Commencing.
Okay, it's not doing as much damage as I thought it would. Jeepers Creepers? I haven't seen Jeepers Creepers. I haven't seen any of those movies. But yeah, the idea of, like, whatever, some people being out in the woods and being able to get at you anytime, that would freak me out too. And I mean, I don't know how real the stories are, but I hear, like, horror stories of like people who, like, grew up in the country or whatever, and yeah, I don't know if it was just stories that were being told to me to freak me out or what the deal was. Yeah. Yeah, and see, that's the part that would freak me out too. Is that it isn't like some dream monster or some, like, undead thing that keeps coming out of the lake every year. Yeah, some weirdos in the backwoods being able to come and get you. So, Diego, do you live in the city now then, or do you still live out in the country? $50-50, so like part-time out in the country, part-time in the city. Oh. Okay.
Just got back from a town council meeting.
Well, see, that seems like the best option. A little bit of both.
No brains, no balls. I'm gonna drag a lot of them into the 22nd century if it's the last thing I do. Since I have dirt on.
You have the best of both worlds and the worst of both worlds, really.
They won't have much of a choice. Tourism. That's what this place needs. A bunch of wide-eyed marks wandering around spending their cash on shit they don't need. Grafton Steel is the past. Water parks and shooting ranges are the future. But I have to be careful. Grafton Steel is a big campaign contributor. Can't think I don't have their backs. At least not until I step there.
Yeah, I had a whole bunch of plans, like, saved in here.
Welcome to Grafton. I bet you weren't expecting a computer to be Grafton's mayor. Unfortunately, you are a wee bit early for tourists.
Alligators, or if you have like a hog
But
farm,
this
sure.
is your lucky day. Help us get ready for the upcoming flood of eager
You've seen in
tourists.
Red Dead, just toss a body into the hog pen and they start going to town on it.
We have 4 major attractions around here. Wavy Willards, the Clarksburg Shooting Range, Cricket Sports, and the Black. Go out there and get each one of them ready. I'll wait here, because I don't have legs, and I can't move.
At least he's honest.
You'll need a variety of components to make all those repairs. Be sure to scrounge around for them.
I wanted to ask him some of the other questions.
You'll need a variety of components to make all those repairs. Be sure to scrounge around for them.
Overseer's log, Grafton. The mayor of Grafton used to be the automated assistant, and it's gone completely
Clowns?
mad.
Yeah, honestly, okay, so I dated a girl that had a huge fear of clowns. And we went to a haunted house once where, like, I'm sure the performer heard me talking to her about having a fear of clowns. And so even though we couldn't see the clown, like, he was honking his little clown horn, and she was freaking out because she knew that there was a clown nearby. I never understood that fear. Because it's like, you know that it's just a person underneath that makeup. Like, there's no difference between a clown and just like somebody in makeup. Okay. Claustrophobia. Wait, no, that's not claustrophobia. Coulrophobia? Coulrophobia is the name of, is like the fear of clowns? I did not know that. So, okay, so have you ever seen the movie It, then? Like, either the original or the remake? I know somebody that actually has a fear of cotton. Like cotton balls. Which, to me, doesn't make sense either, but... In the storeroom. I've seen both. Okay. You hid in the storeroom? So what... So, I'm sorry, what is mechas? Yeah, Tim Curry is cool. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Clue. If you've never seen the movie Clue, definitely give it a watch. It is fantastic. It's no worries. Have like I was thinking it was some like restaurant you guys had in Australia that like isn't up here in the States. Okay. Yeah, see, I just... Yeah. Now, in your defense, the original Ronald McDonald was like some kind of LSD fever dream. Like, he looked so creepy. he looked barely anything like he does today. Like he had freaking like a cup for a nose. Had like a tray of food, like constantly with him. Like he was freaky looking. Yeah, the original Ronald. No, the original Ronald, like that was so much worse than Bozo the Clown. Yeah, no, he was messed up. More super mutants. Gonna go the other direction. Please don't notice me. Another mutant, okay. Do you remember what happens in this game if I die? Like, if I would get killed off? Yeah, he can go take care of those super mutants. Like, in that firefight where I was against the super mutants and the protesters and everybody else, if they would have, like, killed off my character, do you remember what would have happened? Like, I mean, it's not permadeath. It's not like I would have to start from level 1 again. I just can't remember what would happen. They're like cicadas or something. I'm gonna go and pick up your stuff. Okay. That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure. Yeah. Which still sucks, because then you're trying to get back to the spot that you, like, died at.
Supplies and equipment.
Yeah, it's online. Man, I don't even have that much junk. There isn't. I really don't understand how, like, my character can be this overloaded.
Be sure to stock up while you can.
I never really used the machete.
Welcome, citizen. I am authorized to trade supplies. Now trading for supplies, ammunition, and gear.
I thought I had boiled water here. Oh.
Requisitions now available.
Okay. I think I'm gonna check out this farm up ahead and then call it a night. Yeah. So just have, before you end up taking off, just please remember, send me a picture of that, wait a second, is that a Deathclaw? Blue Devil. Okay, so I'm not gonna go to the farm. I'm backing away slowly. Yeah, just send me an image of that of the costume and stuff, because that does sound cool. I will be sending you the image of Swedish Chef. Yeah. I might end up sending you other pictures of costumes I've done that that I was proud of. But Clincy, hey man, how you doing? You're getting here at a bad time. I just told everybody I was going to be logging off here shortly. I had what just happened? The sky did the sky turn purple because of like the time of day? Or is this having something to do with like an event that's going on? And the Blue Devil is still there, so I am not gonna go to the farm. I'm a level 8, it's 75. I will not survive like one swipe and I will be down. If you don't move, he won't see you. Sorry, man, I didn't see that. Yeah, if you don't move, it won't see you. But yeah, I just need to like throw a rock so it looks the other way. Yeah. No, like I said, I really enjoy Halloween, so I mean I have like for a number of years I've been dressing up, but I don't think I'm ever gonna actually be able to top the Swedish Chef. That one I was really proud of. I put the most amount of work into that one. Yeah. But thanks, Clincy. Like I said though, I was going to okay, it must just be that it's becoming like daytime or something. I don't remember the sky ever being that purple when I played before. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting, keeping the stream lively. I definitely appreciate it. But I am going to be checking out here. Send me a time when you plan on streaming this weekend if you end up doing that. Fingers crossed I would be up at that time. I'd like to see what you end up doing with this game. Diego, dude, thanks to you for hanging out here, man. You've been here since pretty much the beginning of my stream, so you've been a trooper. And yeah, Clincy, man, I'm sorry you came in at the worst time. Like I said, I was just telling people I was going to be taking off here, so but yeah, I think for the time being, I'm probably going to be alternating between this game and Red Dead 2. Because there's a lot of things in both games, even though I've played them both. I have not seen everything. So, yeah, definitely need to get through these. But, oh, in a few hours? I mean, it's the weekend. I don't have to get up in the morning. So, yeah. Fingers crossed if I'm able to stay up that late, because that will be getting to like like early morning, like early morning, for me. But anyway, yeah, sleep is very important. Very, very important. But one last time, thank you guys for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. But I think that's going to be it for me. I do intend to be on next week again, roughly the same time. And if you guys are, by all means, join in. Like I said, you know, conversations and stuff always make the streams more entertaining. So, you guys have a good night, have a good week, have a good day, whichever time zone you might be in, and you know, hopefully I'll see you next week. All right, night.